Good morning, boys and girls. Hi, Phoebe. All right, well, this morning we're going to introduce percentage. So I'm sorry about the glare on the board. I'm going to try to work down here where there is no glare. All right, I'll show you this. Okay, percentage is always based on 100. So here I have made 10 by 10 squares. That means there's 100 squares in each of these. So basically, if you think of fractions, there are a whole of 100 here. There are 100 squares. Now, how many I color in, that will be the part of my 100. So I'm going to let Phoebe, if you would count up here and count how many squares are in this box.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15, that's absolutely correct. There are 15 out of 100. So if I wanted to write 15 out of 100, I could write it that way. Another way, if I want to think of fractions, if I have 100 squares total, and I have 15, as Phoebe said, 15 are filled in. That is 15% of 100. It can be written also as a decimal, and we've studied decimals before. So if I was thinking 15 cents out of $1, how would I write that? I would write it with a decimal and 15 cents. So when we're talking percentages, we're really talking fractions and decimals as well as percentages. They all go together. All right, and while I'm drawing some other examples, I'm going to let Phoebe color in some boxes on our next graph so we can find out what percentage. She's already told me this is 15 out of 100, which means 15%. Now we're going to let her color in some boxes down here. Go ahead and do that for me, Phoebe. So our whole is divided into 100 equal parts. So if I had 27 boxes shaded, that would be 27%. If I had 99 boxes shaded, that'd be 99%. Everything that has to do with percentage is based on 100. Now, like I said, we can write that 15 out of 100. We could write it 15 over 100. We can write it as 15.0.15, like 15 cents out of $1. And finally, we can write it as 15%. All of these are the same. They are equal in their value. All right, let's write some of these as fractions and turn them into percentages. I put the toughest one at the top. We'll do that one last. So let's look at this. This is 23 out of 100. So we can write that as 23%. We can write that as 23 cents out of $1. So I've written it as a fraction, a percentage, and a decimal. Let's move on to 45 out of 100. So this could be 45%. Could also be 45 cents out of $1. As a fraction, though, we would have to reduce this. We would reduce this. See what goes into 45 and 100. 5 does. 5 goes into 45 9 times. 5 goes into 100 20 times. So if you see this, you can actually, if you see 9/20ths, you can turn it into a percentage by saying how many times will 20 go into 100 and multiplying the top and the bottom by 5, getting 45 over 100. That's how we make percentages when we need a percentage. All right, this one is 75%, which equals 75 cents out of a dollar. I'm thinking of a number that will go into 75 and 100. 25 will. So 25 will go into 75 3 times, and 25 will go into 100 4 times. Whenever you see 3/4 as a percentage, it's 75%. If I want to change this into a percentage, I'm just going to say 4 go into 100 25 times. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 25 to get my percentage. So let's try that tough one at the top now. 5/10. Now 5/10, the bottom number is not 100. It is not already a percentage. The only time you can say a fraction is a percentage is when it has 100 on the bottom. So my goal is to get 100 on the bottom, and I can do that fairly easily by saying 10 will go into 100 10 times, and if I multiply my numerator and denominator by 10, I get 50. Well, it's over 100, so 50 over 100 equals 50%, or 0.50 cents out of a dollar. All right, Miss Phoebe, how many did you draw? Let's see.
I have no clue. I'm just rolling.
All right, let's see. Fix that. So, out of 100, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. She has 22 out of 100. So 22 out of 100. 22 out of 100 is 22%. All right, I'm going to let Phoebe shoot that. There you go. That's for you. And that is our first lesson in percentages. I'm not going to go any farther because I don't want you to get confused between this and what's coming next. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.